down on the cell phone and if something starts to go haywire, I'll know. So I've been trying to get this out for you for about a month and a half now. And I'm just now getting to it. That's how busy it is. That's how many people are relocating to a moon within Oklahoma, the Oklahoma City metro area. There's a ton of people moving to the Oklahoma City metro area right now. And I'm using my late night radio voice because my children are asleep and it's late night that I'm doing this. I'm sure that Facebook is timestamping when I'm doing this. Okay, so what we're looking at today is 8 amazing neighborhoods in one in Harrah schools, I think 3 or 4 in McLoud schools, and then 3 in Choctaw schools. So we're going to be driving from east to west about 2 miles north of I-40, and we're looking at homes that have land and you can build a shop on. So that is what we're going to be looking at today. So I hope that is something that you're interested in. That's what this video is about. It's about an hour long. So if you're getting ready to relocate to, move to, or move within Oklahoma, this is definitely a video that you're going to want to check out if you're looking for homes with land. And some of the neighborhoods too allow shops. Most of them do. The very last neighborhood, I went through it just because it's an amazing location in Choctaw. It's right across from the high school. It's right by the park, right by downtown. It's a great neighborhood. That's why I went ahead and rolled through it real quick just so you guys could get a glimpse of it and get to see what it is. So let me do a transition real quick and let's see if the video pulls up with the neighborhood. And then if that works, I'll pull up the info on the neighborhood and we can start talking about it while we're driving through it. All right? Okay, so if you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel, give it a big thumbs up, share it with all your friends that are looking to make a move to Oklahoma, relocate to Oklahoma, or move within Oklahoma. My name is Josh Barnett with eXp Realty. Team agents that I work with at eXp Realty and I are here to earn your business. So call, text, or email us if you got any questions when it comes to real estate, especially when you're buying or selling homes and land. All right, let's do this transition and see if it works. I'm waiting for it to show up on Facebook. It worked. That's so awesome. Okay, I'm going to hit play now on the road video and let's see if it works. All right, it's working. So this is real time. I'm driving probably about 40 miles an hour right here, and I'm coming up on the neighborhood of Edendale. So let me grab you those stats real quick while we're looking that up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of my real estate videos. Oh no, I just want the stats page. Okay, so like I said, I've been trying to get this video out for you for about a month now. It's just been so busy. I haven't had a chance to. I just drank a bunch of coffee, got everything set up, and I started putting it together. So Edendale is located in Harrah Schools. Let me get this pulled up real quick. Harrah Schools, and it is on average 1,600 square foot houses, and plus or minus 400 square feet. And I'm looking at the stats, and it looks like only one house has had any activity there over the last year. It's such a great neighborhood. I mean, look at how beautiful this neighborhood is. Look at that tree. Is that tree not awesome? And just these beautiful, huge lots. And I would love to just jog through this neighborhood. Like I would jog through it every morning with some sort of expandable baton in case a doggy tried to come bite me. I would be able to say, no, 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 doggy, don't you get near me. And yeah, this is a awesome little neighborhood right here. Look at those conifers. Okay, let me get you. So, houses. The last house that sold in this neighborhood sold for $227,500. $227,500, and it was on the market for 2 days. So let me get you some more up to date stats real quick. I'm just going over here in the MLS data so I can zoom in. And this neighborhood is located off of, okay, you know where the new Turnpike is? It's located to the east a mile from that on Dobbs Road. Dobbs Road. So you could actually exit the Turnpike on Harrah Road, go up to Southeast 74th, and then swing back west, and then go north a quarter mile, and that is going to get you into this neighborhood, Edendale. 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 Sorry about that. Edendale. And still, there's only been one, like I was talking about, only one house has really sold over the last year in it. And that's just because it's such a great neighborhood. Like, why would anyone move out of this neighborhood? Let me see if I can get you some stats on some other houses. So, house sold back in April 2020 for $258,000. It was a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,000 square feet, and it looks like it had 2 acres. So most of the lots in here have 2 acres. That's what some of the other houses had too. 2 acres. That's the right amount of land. That's a garden. That's a shop. That's all sorts of stuff. Look, you can be able to park your RV in this neighborhood. Is that not great? Is that not great? Always want to verify on the CCRs though, if that's allowed. Don't take my word for it just from driving through the neighborhood. But look how manicured all these lots are. That person right there has a gazebo. That's really cool. That's really cool. Right there, got the American flag. And then it looks like the American flag upside down. Don't know what that means. Wow, that person has a huge shop. Did you see that shop we just drove by? He has 2 shops. That's awesome. That would be so cool to have 2 shops. Okay, let me see if I can get us some more info on the neighborhood. That's too old of a sale. I'm just trying to find another recent sale. House sold in 2018 for $192,000. It had 2.11 acres in it, 2,000 square foot, 3-bed, 2-bath. So awesome little neighborhood. Once we get back up here to 59th, I'm gonna take a left, and we're gonna continue on east until we get to Luther Road. Luther Road. So this was Edendale. If you got any questions, put them in the comments below. Shoot me a text, send me an email, give me a call. The agents that I work with at eXp Realty and I, we're here to earn your business, and we will definitely schedule you some showings on some homes like that. Now, as we're heading east on Southeast 59th, what's really great about Oklahoma County is Oklahoma City back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, they were weird. They just took over all of Oklahoma County. Even started going into some of Logan County, some of Canadian County. I'm not sure if they went into Potawatomi County. They definitely went into Cleveland County, but they just started absorbing all of this land, just absorbing it all. But one of the benefits of that is they paved all the roads. So all the roads are nice and paved. So that is a benefit. Like I said, we're heading east and we're coming up here on Luther Road. This is Luther Road right here. We're going to go north, and I wanted to show you this awesome tucked away little community called off of Courtney Lane. It's unplatted lots. There may be some deed restrictions, not 100% sure. You can always get a title report for only $150, and then they'll tell you exactly what's going on with the land. So no big deal there. And it is still moving right along. Okay, and you go about a half mile to get to Courtney Lane. And then we're going to hang another left and go to the west some more. And Courtney Lane's a dead-end road. But I just wanted to show you this, how these cool little neighborhood-like streets have homes with land on them. And you can find them all along the southeast boundary of Oklahoma County. Okay, here we are pulling into Courtney Lane right here. And then let's get you some stats on this neighborhood real quick. I believe one just recently sold in the last year, but I could be completely wrong. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in this neighborhood over the last year. I'll just give you some stats on the houses that were in there. Wow, some of these people have been in here forever. There's a decent recent sale. Okay, so one of the houses in Courtney Lane just sold for $287,000. They were asking $282,000, so it sold for $5,000 above it. And it looks like that property offered the new owners 1,860 square feet. There's a house built in 1998. And how much land did it have? 5 acres. Oh, that'd be great. That would be so awesome to have 5 acres. That would be awesome. Let me close this out. Let me see if there's another sale in the neighborhood I could give you. That one's too far back. Too far back. Too far back. If they're too far back, I'm just not going to mention them because they have no relationship to today's market. Here's one from 2018. It had 5 acres also. Home built 1997, and it sold for $282,500. So this is almost a $300,000 neighborhood. Basically, that's what it looks like. $300,000 neighborhood, and if you're living in houses like Courtney Lane, the school districts and the lines of the school districts are all messed up along the south boundary of Oklahoma County. Courtney Lane's houses actually go to McLoud schools. McLoud schools. So it's kind of crazy. It seems like it would be Harrah or Choctaw there, but it's not. It's McLoud schools on Courtney Lane. And now we're just heading back out. Like I said, Courtney Lane is a dead end street. So once you go down there, you don't have anywhere to go. You just turn around, come back. Now it doesn't even look like it used to go through. But the Turnpike is just to the west boundary, Courtney Lane Street. So that would be something back there. But I didn't really see it on my drive. Did you guys see it? Comment below if you guys saw it in the drive while I was driving through there. I don't remember seeing it. God, look at those cottonwoods. Are those not awesome? And this is probably a private road, so the homeowners are probably responsible for keeping the road up to date, which that happens in Oklahoma County. Look at that shop. That is awesome. Yeah, you get in a neighborhood like Courtney Lane, you can have a giant shop. Looks like some bagworms in there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Stay up to date on all the awesome videos. We do driving videos like this. We do a ton of talking head videos letting you know everything about relocating to, moving to, and living within Oklahoma and the Oklahoma City metro area. And yeah, if that's something you enjoy and you like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Try to get at least one video out a week. A lot of times I'm able to get 2 videos out a week, just depending on how busy it is. It's October and it's still super busy. So right now we're going south on Luther Road. Gonna come back up to Southeast 49th. We're gonna head right. We're gonna turn right, which is west, and we're gonna circle around a little neighborhood called Timber. What is that called? Hold on one second. Let me get it. I know the name of this neighborhood. Timbercreek neighborhood, but it's gated, so we're not gonna go in. It's gated, but we're not gonna go in. There are some very fancy homes. A lot of 4 beds. Well, not a lot. It's only a square, so there's probably about 24 bed homes in this neighborhood, built around 2005 timeline, and they're all sitting on around 1 acre. Let me double check this real quick. Just want to make sure they're all sitting on around 1 acre. Yep, 1 acre, 1 acre, 1 acre. Yeah, these are all 1 acre lots. About 20 houses in that gated neighborhood, real close community, I bet. And houses sell for $400,000 up to $600,000 in that neighborhood. Very, very fancy houses, high end finishes in those houses. Be able to pull $400,000 to $600,000. So, yeah, want to take a look at those houses? Let me know. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Be happy to help you out with that. So the next neighborhood we're going to go to, let me pull that up real quick. I believe it's Sunset Ridge. Sunset Ridge. It's a really cool neighborhood. And of course, these are neighborhoods that have homes with land on them. Homes with land on them. Let me get you some numbers on it real quick. What is going on here? Oh, that's why. Let me back this up. I'm having to do a year back because people just don't want to move out of these neighborhoods when they get in them. When you've got a home with land and a shop, it's hard to want to move. It is definitely hard to want to move. Let me do a sound check real quick. I'm having to do a year back because people. Okay, sound is still working on the live. Hey, if you're watching on the live out there, let me know. I want to give you a shout out. Comment down below if you know the neighborhoods, if you've driven through the neighborhoods, if you like the Harrah schools, the McLoud schools, or the Choctaw schools. Let me know you're out there. It's super late. It's like 11:18 right now that I'm doing this, but it's the only time I have, and I wanted to get this out to you guys so you could watch it. These driving these neighborhoods helps you put yourself looking at houses without actually being here. So, that's why we bring these videos to you, to try to give you as much information as possible so you make the most informed decision when you're relocating to, moving to, or moving within Oklahoma City metro area. Okay, I started to go up that street, but I was like, no, I wanted to go in neighborhoods. And so that's why I didn't go up that street. So Sunset Ridge is right up here, and that's what we are getting ready to go take a look at. So over the last year, there's been 2 sales in Sunset Ridge. Beautiful, beautiful home with 4 beds, 3 baths, sitting on an acre, sold for $305,000. Just very picturesque house. And then another house, another amazing, beautiful home, sold for $310,000. Had 2,119 square feet, 3 bed, 1 bath. Just look at these neighborhoods. You got all brick houses. You've got some amazing landscaping. Look at that. That guy has like eagles or lion eagles at his driveway. That was cool. Those plants right there. I love those plants. Can you see my cursor? Yes. Okay. Those plants are awesome. I want to get a couple of those and put them around my driveway. Look how spacious these lots are. Houses are set back. They're off the road. You've got brick mailboxes, concrete driveways, little cul-de-sac right there. You're able to park your pontoon boat in your driveway. You don't have to pay for storage. Always verify the CCRs. Always verify the CCRs. Oh, man. And this road just goes on and on and on. It's like a half a mile back. So if you're a jogger, you could easily get a mile jog in by just running to the end of your street and back, huh? I think joggers like to jog at least 5Ks, but when I do a mile, I feel like I accomplished something. Some guys building a house right there. Got their giant equipment out to do giant equipment work. Right there to the right. 2 skid steers. 2 skid steers. That's a lot of power right there. Those 2 skid steers. Ah, this is a great street. And see the street lights too? That's really nice. Having street lights on your street. In case you like jogging at night. You guys ever jogged at night with like the headlamps? I feel like every time I wear a headlamp when I jog at night, I don't anymore. This was 10 years ago, 14 years ago. Bugs would fly right at my headlamps. Do any of you joggers jog at night and have bugs flying at your headlamps? It's crazy. Sunset Ridge. This is Sunset Ridge. There's probably about 20 homes on this street too, and maybe 30 homes. Sunset Ridge offers 1 acre lots with homes built from 2000 all the way to present. 3 beds, 2.5 baths. There's some 4 beds in there too. Awesome, awesome little neighborhood. Looks like some of the neighbors park their RVs and their pontoon boats in the driveway. Always want to verify the CCR that that's allowed. but that sure would be nice to not have to pay for storage with your RV or your pontoon boat. Sunset Ridge is McLoud Schools also. McLoud Schools also. So the first one, Edendale, that was Harrah Schools. Edendale was Harrah Schools. And the second one was McLoud Schools. The second and third were McLoud Schools. Sunset Hills, McLoud Schools. And then the next neighborhood we're going to, I believe, is Avalon. I believe it's Avalon. I have to check my notes. Asheville, sorry. Asheville. I don't even know where I got Avalon from. But Asheville is huge. It's huge. I believe it used to be Four Corners neighborhood, but now it switched over to New Home neighborhood. I believe that's the same company in general, just different name. Great builders, and it's Choctaw Schools. And it's located right off of 44th and Choctaw Road. Great access to I-40, great access to Love's, great access to that other gas station that's up there. There's an RV dealer up there too, I believe, with one of those huge, huge flags. So that's where we're going next. This is Sunset Ridge. So if you're making a move and you want to go to McLoud Schools and have a newer house in a neighborhood that's just one road, give me a call. I'd love to show you houses in that neighborhood if there's some available. And I'm passing other neighborhoods on this drive, guys. Like there's other neighborhoods I could be driving up and down that offer the same thing, but these are just the ones that I turned in. This whole area down here along just north of I-40, just north of I-40, and in between Harrah Newalla Road and Choctaw Road, just full of amazing houses on acreages that allow you to have shops. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome. It is Oklahoma City limits, so supposedly you shouldn't have chickens or things like that unless it's zoned correctly. But out here, I mean, your neighbor's going to be your worst enemy when it comes to chickens and stuff. And you always have to follow the CCRs. Always have to follow the CCRs. So let me grab the stats on Asheville. It's going to be mind-blowing. I mean, Asheville is super sought after. Beautiful, amazing homes. Let me jump over there real quick and get you the stats on those. Oh my gosh. They're just constantly building in Asheville. I mean, I think as long as I've been in real estate, they've been building in there. Let me grab that real quick. Yeah, these stats are gonna blow you away. I'm just gonna bring it back to just the last 6 months of activity, not the last year, because Asheville. I hope I'm saying Asheville the whole time. Asheville is such a sought after, desired neighborhood. Yeah, 35 points of activity in Asheville over the last 6 months. That's crazy. Let's make sure I've got just this neighborhood mapped. I don't have any of the others. Okay, perfect. Okay, there's new homes, there's existing homes in Asheville. We're about a mile away right now. Yeah, we're 1 mile away from it. So while we're on our way there, I'm going to get all these stats for you. Golly. 20 solds. 20 solds in the last 6 months. This neighborhood is sought after. There's 4 pendings and there's 9 actives. But of course, some of those actives, yeah, they're not even built yet. There's 8 new homes that but probably aren't even built yet. Like you could pick your own colors, your own finishes, everything. This is an awesome neighborhood. There is one existing house that was built in 2014 on 0.83 acres. So Asheville is 3/4 acre to 1 acre lots, 3/4 acre to 1 acre lots. So something to keep in mind. Just enough room to have a beautiful home, still have room for a playset, still have room for a trampoline, still have room for a shop, still have room for a garden. 3/4 acres is a lot of land. All right, we're coming up on it. Get ready to turn into it here on the right. Right there. Right there. And there's a great little playset right when we pull in too, I believe. Yeah, yeah. You got your clubhouse right there on the left. See the clubhouse with the pool and the splash pad and the basketball courts. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah. Little trash cabana thingy. Look at these houses. God, these houses are awesome. This whole neighborhood is awesome. Got the cut curbs, the driveways, the creek that runs through the neighborhood. Look at the landscaping on these houses. I'm looking down and over because that's where I see the video. I guess I should move this over where I see the video a little better. Looking at the camera. Nope, still doesn't look good. If I put the camera on the same screen as the video, then the camera angle's weird. So that's why I got the camera where it's at. And actually, to make sure my bald head didn't disappear from all the lighting and the background removal, I'm in almost no light right now. It is so crazy how this camera is picking this up. Look at that house up there on the hill. That's awesome. That is awesome. God, they left all these post oaks in the neighborhood to give it that wooded feel. And you're still out in the country. Choctaw Road and Southeast 44th, that's still out in the country. That's still some peace and quiet. I bet you can still see the stars at night. Yeah. There's where the creek goes under the road. That's awesome. A lot of slow children are playing signs in this neighborhood. You just got to have those for the teenagers and people who don't have kids and don't understand. You've got to have the slow children play in the neighborhood. And then also you got to have the backup two before. If someone doesn't listen to it on a regular basis, oops, my 2x4 dropped in front of your car and you ran over it. Sorry about that. Oh, you were going so fast that it hurt your car. Ooh, real sorry about that. Nope, not sorry. Slow it down. Yeah, I won't accidentally drop my 2x4 in front of your car. Oh, man. People don't realize how precious children are till they have them. Till they have them. Children are the most precious, precious things, the blessings that we could ever have. So, God, this neighborhood is awesome. So, like I said before, this is Asheville, located in Choctaw Schools, located right off Choctaw Road and Southeast 44th Street. Um, this neighborhood is awesome. Let me get you some quick stats real quick. I said quick stats real quick. I think I do that in every video. In every video. That is hilarious. So, Asheville is selling on average $152 a square foot. Some houses all the way up to $184 a square foot. Some as low as $132 a square foot. The average sales price in Ashwood is only $387,000. That's super affordable for homes like these. And Choctaw Schools, $387,000. That's super affordable. On average, you have 4 beds with 3 baths. Look, there's some new homes being built right there, guys. That is awesome. This is the new section where they're building the new homes. I would always recommend getting the home up above the road, and that's just for water management when it rains and stuff, storm water management. Oh wow. I believe I went straight and we kept circling around the new part. So all this part that I'm going into right here is a bunch of available lots, and they're also doing new construction back there, but mainly a bunch of available lots that you can pick out if you're looking for if you're wanting to live in a 4-bed home, 3-bath on 3/4 of an acre in Choctaw Schools. Give me a call. Let's go take a look at this neighborhood together. Most definitely. So right there is the top of the hill. I'd pick one of those 2 lots that we just passed. I'd pick one of those 2 lots. That's the top of the hill. That's gonna be awesome. Got your construction porta potty right there. Not important. Don't even know why I mentioned it. Probably because it's a giant porta potty in the middle of the road. That's probably why I mentioned it. These houses have great front porches, 3-car garages, great lots. Look how that gentleman did his fence. Gentleman or gentlelady did their fence. Just an old farm style fence. That's really cool. That person's got a great big 2-car garage going in right there and a great big front porch. Yeah, this is a great neighborhood. Cut curbs. No, No, those are real curbs. Those aren't cut curbs. I take it back. I'm sorry. Those are real curbs. Those are awesome. Look at this view right here. If you had one of the lots to the left, look at that view. You just see out forever. You just see out forever. Okay, there's some water. There's some water management right there. They got the silt screens up. This was right after some torrential downpours too. This was right after some crazy rain. I was out looking at a house for an out-of-state buyer. Beautiful farmhouse, amazing barn, super awesome. And then I wanted to hit these videos and bring them to you, and that was about a month and a half ago. I just haven't had a chance to do this yet, and I just made myself do it tonight, or else it was never going to get done. I wanted to get this to you. Okay, we're circling back south right now. Now we're heading southeast, and these are all available lots. These are all available lots, so tons of options in Asheville. Give me a call, send me a text, send me an email if you're looking for 3/4 acre lots where you can build a 4-bed, 3-bath home, 3-car garage in Choctaw Schools and still have amazing access to I-40, amazing access to the new Northeast Turnpike loop, amazing access to 240. Like this is a great location. You're in the country, but you're still close to everything. You're only 8 miles from the Choctaw Park, which is super amazing, and 8 miles from the Super Walmart in Choctaw, and all that development that they've done on 23rd over the last 30 years. You got great access to the city, to Shawnee, to what is that, Lake Thunderbird. This is a great neighborhood. Tinker Air Force Base. Yeah, just look at all these home sites. Man, they cleared out a lot of trees on those two lots. Oh, they're going to build some sort of retaining wall up there, probably. Or they just sloped it. Yeah, they could have just sloped it. But look at this view. If you've got any one of these lots to the left here, you're just looking out over America, looking out over God's country. And you could get a lot to the right too. You could. You just really got to pay attention to that stormwater management when you have a downward sloping garage. Driveway. Downward sloping driveway. That's right. Okay. I went back up into the neighborhood right here. This neighborhood is massive. I just wanted to show it to you all. And you got all sorts of different fence types. Some people use the chain link, some people use the privacy fences. You know, some lots have a lot of the mature trees left. Some of them don't. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos about living in, moving to, relocating to, and houses, home tours, pros and cons, cost of living, everything Oklahoma City metro area, and even your rural counties like Payne County, Lincoln County, etc., etc. God, that is awesome. Those people have a volleyball net. That is so cool. That would be awesome just to go outside and play volleyball. And they had a tetherball. I caught you a delicious bass. Put down in the comments below if you know what movie that's from. If you know what movie that's from, you are cool. You are cool. This is Asheville. This is Asheville. Houses on average are 2,500 square feet in this neighborhood. They sell for on average $152 a square foot, and on average they're $387,000. Most of the houses are 4 beds, 3 baths with a 3-car garage, and of course they're brick. A lot of people putting up privacy fences, and you are allowed to have shops in the neighborhood. So if you're looking for homes with land, you want Choctaw Schools and a shop, Asheville is definitely one to give me a call about so we could schedule time to go look at some houses. Now, the MLS is saying 9 homes are available, but 8 of those homes are brand new construction. So depending on what phase of construction in will determine how quickly you'll be able to move in to those homes. Great thing about homes in Oklahoma city limits is Oklahoma City does inspect all the construction processes on the homes. but that does not mean you shouldn't get your home inspection. We still always recommend home inspections even for new construction houses, because the inspectors are checking the big things, they're not checking all the little things. And your home inspector, he'll definitely check everything. Everything. God, 3/4 acres. Shop, volleyball courts, gardens. This is a great neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood will have deed restrictions on it. It will have deed restrictions. So if you're into doing some urban farming with some poultry and some things of that nature, I did not see any in this neighborhood when I was driving through it. I did not. So that's probably in the deed restrictions. You can't have poultry and livestock. But always give me a call. If you're interested, I'll definitely get with the title company. We'll pull the CCRs and get those over to you for review. Gonna pass the rec facility, the pool, the splash pad again. Check this out. This is awesome. I believe the bucket emptied as I was driving by. No, you can't see it if it did. But yeah, splash pad, pool, totally awesome. 4 beds, 3 baths, 3 car garages on average, 2,500 square feet on average. Homes selling for around $390,000 in Asheville of Choctaw Schools, located just north of I-40 off of Choctaw Road and Southeast 44th. Now, while you're finishing out taking a look at this neighborhood, I'm going to get the next neighborhood stats all pulled up for you. So I've got more information. All right, neighborhood that we are getting ready to pull into is Glenhurst, I believe. Quail Glen. Quail Glen. Quail Glen. Sorry about that. Quail Glen neighborhood is the neighborhood that we're getting ready to pull into. It's just to the north on the west side of Choctaw Road. Just to the north on the west side of Choctaw Road. So, I'll pull out the traffic real quick. And I got over in my lane. There we go. It's just up here on the west. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's someone's driveway. Here it is. It's right up here. Oh my goodness. It was 3/4 north. 3/4 of a mile north. Okay, here we go. Finally, finally. Check out the entrance to Quail Glen. Check this out. This is probably 40 or $60,000 of landscaping this neighborhood spent on its entrance, huh? That's some fancy entrances. Golly, that's crazy. These are 1 acre lots or more. Let me grab the info real quick. Yeah, seeing mainly 1 acre lots. Yep, 1 acre lots. And then there hasn't been anyone move in the last. There's been no solds in the last 6 months in the neighborhood. There is a home pending. Let me get you some stats on that. So this home that's already under contract, there's nothing available in the neighborhood as of right now. But if you're interested in the neighborhood, give me a call. I'll just call every single neighbor and see if they want to sell. If you're interested in moving in any one of these neighborhoods, you just let me know, and I'll just start calling every single neighbor that's not on the do not call list and see if they want to sell. Like, we do stuff like that for our buyers, and definitely willing to do it for you. So this house was listed for $400,000. It sold right away. sold right away. So, homes like this, I mean, those are just massive. Those are beautiful homes. If you're looking for, 2,500 square foot homes, 3 bed, 2.5 baths, Choctaw Schools, you definitely gonna want to check out Quail Glen also. Quail Glen also. Golly, these people landscape their yards. That is awesome. I have kids, so it takes me about 30 minutes just to prep my backyard to mow it. Huh? Any of you all have kids and you're basically throwing everything out of the way, mowing, and then moving it again, so you get to move all the toys twice. Don't get me wrong, love my kiddos, love them to death. But sometimes their toys, I'm just like, I wish this would just disappear. After you move the trampoline, 12 times while you're mowing, because in Oklahoma we've got spring rain, we've got summer thunderstorms, and we've got fall rain. So we've got good 9, maybe 10 months of mowing sometimes in Oklahoma. So we definitely mow our lawns a lot. And if you're looking at one of these 3/4 acre lots or greater, you're definitely going to want a zero turn. Definitely going to want a zero turn. That will help out so much. Man. Oh, wow. That house has a detached garage with an apartment. Did you see that? That was awesome. This neighborhood is Quail Glen. Quail Glen. Beautiful homes, beautiful landscaping. Those houses, those big front porches are awesome. I would just sit out there. I showed a house south of Tecumseh last week with a giant front porch. Like, I would definitely have a desk out on that house, just working out there in the mornings. And some of these houses, the same thing. I mean, if you've got a giant front porch, tons of space, in the spring and fall, you could definitely work out on your front or back porches in Oklahoma. Beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. Not in the summer. Not in the summer, but the spring and fall, yes. Yes, you can. All right, while we're finishing up our drive through Quail Glen, I'm going to grab the stats on the next neighborhood. We're going to pull out of Quail Glen and go north. I believe it's Scottsdale. Scottsdale is the next neighborhood, and it's north about a mile and a quarter. So let me jump over there and grab those stats while you guys are heading that way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Stay up to date on all our moving to, relocating to, moving within, pros and cons, cost of living videos of all the different metros or all the different cities around the Oklahoma City metro area. And of course, we also do rural counties too and their city updates. God, that's such a beautiful entrance. That takes so much work. That takes so much work. Okay, we're gonna head north here on Choctaw Road. I-40 is behind us, about a mile and a half, and we're heading north. Once we pass Southeast 29th, Scottsdale will be up here on the east side of the road, which is our right. Just gonna do a little stretch. Oh man. Ooh. Man. Oh. If you have questions on any of these neighborhoods, put them in the comments below. Don't ever forget, you can always call, text, or email us any of those questions too, and we'll get those answered. This is the corner of Southeast 44th and Choctaw Road. That was 59th down below. I've been saying 44th this time. I was on Southeast 59th. I wasn't on Southeast 44th. I was on Southeast 59th before. Um, and we're heading north. We'll pass Southeast 29th, and then Scottsdale will be up here on the right. And this is Oklahoma City limits slash probably Choctaw. I don't think we're in Choctaw City limits yet, but it will be Oklahoma City limits. Oh, excuse me. So sorry. All right. Those of you who've been sticking around this whole time during the video, thank you. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I I wish. Oh, I wonder if the wind is playing and I just don't hear it. No, I don't think the wind is playing, or else I would hear it. Let me do a sound check real quick. Yeah, I I wish. Oh, I wonder if the wind is playing and I just don't hear it. No, I don't think the wind is playing, or else I would hear it. I think it might be playing a little. Yeah, I wish. Oh, I wonder if the wind is playing and I just don't hear it. No, I don't think the wind is playing, or else I would hear it. I think it might be playing a little. Well, here you got a Dollar General. We're at Southeast 29th and Choctaw Road. You got the Dollar General right there. That is a huge bonus. If you don't feel like driving an additional 4 miles to the Super Walmart, you just run down to the Dollar General real quick. That's a nice thing. And we're getting ready to pull into Scottsdale neighborhood right there. Right there. What's unique about this neighborhood is back in 1999, there was a 90 back in 1997, 1999, there was a young man who went to Harrah Schools who worked at the Nakoma Park lumber yard that delivered lumber to this neighborhood. Yep. Yep. That young man had no idea what he was in store for over the next 30 years. All right, this is Scottsdale. Oh, let me get you some stats on the neighborhood. Sorry. This one has a little less trees, so it looks like the developers took out a lot more trees on this one. Let me get you some recent sales. Okay, so here's a recent sale. In Scottsdale, you can find homes around $200,000 on 3/4 acre lots, and houses seem to go pretty quickly on this one too. Uh, Homes sold in only 11 days. Let me grab you some more homes real quick. Okay, home sold for $243,000. $243,000 at Scottsdale. It originally was at $235,000, so it sold 8 grand above asking, and it sold in 0 days. 0 days. So Scottsdale's a desirable neighborhood, has 3/4 acre lots. It's just hard to find houses right now. So people buy them when they get a chance. They definitely get them. They definitely buy them when they get a chance. And this is Choctaw Schools. Choctaw Schools. You're only about 3 miles from the Choctaw High School when you live in Scottsdale, and you're probably 5 miles from the Walmart. 5 miles from Choctaw Park. It's a great location. All these houses that we're looking at today are great location. Homes with land that you can have shops on. That's what this video is showing you in the southeast Oklahoma County area. The Harrah schools, the McLoud schools, the Choctaw schools. So we'll do a little turnaround on this cul-de-sac, and then we'll head back out. We're going to go back north to 10th Street, I believe. So when we get to 15th Street, we'll see a bunch of churches. No, those aren't churches. We'll see a skating rink. A skating rink. Yeah, that's what's on 15th Street. Skating rink, little convenience store, a mini storage, and I believe a gas station, but it may not be a gas station anymore. Okay, put your comments below on anything about Scottsdale that you have, and I'll get those answered for you while we're driving through this neighborhood, finishing our tour of Scottsdale. I'm going to pull up the next neighborhood stats. You guys like lots with trees or without trees? I don't like trees near the house. I like trees along the exterior lot lines, um, the fence lines, but I don't like trees by the house. Okay, coming up on Choctaw Road, and we're gonna head north. And that's Oklahoma's sky. I didn't do any video editing whatsoever. That is Oklahoma's sky. Okay, I can hear the road noise now. I hope you can too. I wish I'd had that turned up this entire time. I feel like that's an integral part of these drives is actually hearing the wind blowing. I can hear the road noise now. I hope you can too. I wish I'd had that turned up this entire time. I feel like that's an integral part of these drives is actually hearing the wind blowing. Oh man. Head north on Choctaw Road. So far we've toured Edendale, Courtney Lane, Timbercreek, Sunset Ridge, Asheville, Quail Glen, Scottsdale, and now we're gonna go to see right there, bowling alley on the left. We just passed the bowling alley on the left, and there's a convenience store, the gas station right there at that northeast corner, and then there's a mini storage that you can't really see in the video, but there's a mini storage to our left right now. And it looks like they've turned that old grocery store into a whole bunch of different offices and different smaller stores. Next mile section is going to be three different churches, I think. I know there's two. I know there's two churches on the next mile section, but there might be three now. So, yes, I'm looking at it at my other screen. There are three churches at Reno and Choctaw Road. And I wish I'd gone through the neighborhood that's on the northeast corner of Reno and Choctaw Road, but I was running short on time. I had to get the groceries and get home. I mean, this has already been about 45 minutes drive, and I still have another neighborhood that I want to be able to show you. So there's so many options in Harrah schools, Choctaw schools, McLoud schools. If you're looking for homes with land that you build your shop on, they've got so many options out there. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Group of agents that I work with at EXP Realty and I are here to help you when you're relocating to, moving to, or moving within the Oklahoma City metro and Oklahoma area. See, right there, all three big churches. Choctaw Church of Christ is the one that we're passing right there. I believe the next one is a Baptist church. Let me do a double check real quick. Yep, Choctaw Road Baptist Church is that one that you're looking at right there. It's a very, very large metal building. Very large. Oh, and the fire station. There's a fire station right up here too. That's why that stoplight is there. Because that's a fire station there on the left. When we get up here to 10th, we are going to go west. We're going to go west, and I want to show you one more neighborhood, Choctaw Creek. Choctaw Creek. It's not a neighborhood with land or shops. Nope, just your regular 220 sub $220,000 neighborhood houses. Probably a bunch of 322s, but it's got an amazing location because it backs up to the park. It backs up to the park, and it's also right across the street from Choctaw High School. So if you've got some, high school age children that you want to be able to walk to school, so you don't have to worry about any shenanigans in the family car, Choctaw Creek is definitely the neighborhood to check out. About halfway there now to 10th, coming up on it. I'm doing a standing desk on this video. I don't think I've shot a video at the desk standing up in about a year and a half. Yeah, about a year and a half. May, June, July, August, September, October. Year and 5 months. Year and 5 months. Okay, let me go grab Choctaw Creek stats. The next neighborhood is Choctaw Creek, and it's just across the street from the high school, and it backs up to Choctaw Park. Okay, yep, Choctaw Creek has had a lot of activity over the last 6 months, which is great. Let me grab the results real quick. Over the last 6 months, there have been 8 solds and 1 pending in Choctaw Creek. 8 solds and 1 pending in Choctaw Creek. As soon as I go through the stop sign, we're almost there. Almost there. See, if you go north at that stop sign, you'll go straight to the park. But I wanted to show you Choctaw Creek before we went straight to the park. Houses on average in Choctaw Creek around 2,000 square feet. They sell for $119 a square foot, and they average $234,000. That was the high school that you just saw up there on the left. That was the high school, and it's massive. It's massive. And these are good sized houses. I mean, 2,300 square feet houses. That is a lot of cleaning. The smallest home that's sold over the last 6 months is 1,789 square feet, and most of these houses, on average, are 4 bed, 2 bath with 2 car garages. With 2 car garages. There's some 3 cars. You can see there's some 3 car garages in there too. Homes range from 1,700 square feet and they go all the way up to 2,400 square feet, with an average square feet of 2,000. Average square feet of 2,000. I don't know why I was saying average 2,400 earlier. That's the biggest. The average square foot house in this neighborhood is 2,000 square feet, 4 bed, 2 bath, 3 car garage, and they sell for around $234,000 with a price per square foot of $120. $120. Yeah, this is Choctaw Creek, guys. And then you can see all that green on the GPS readout. That's that's Choctaw Park. That is awesome. Let me grab Google real quick and I'll tell you everything it has to offer. I was having to watch out for the cross country kids. They were running while I was doing this. They throw their arms down to keep their shoulders relaxed. That's why they do that. So there's the park. That's where it starts. We're passing it right now. It has a huge running track around it. And of course, the park's name is Choctaw Creek Park. Choctaw Creek Park. So I'm getting ready to turn in here, and I'm going to go in where only the vendors are supposed to go. But I wanted to get you some good views of the park. I believe they have farmers market, farmers market once a week out here, and then the trail's supposed to have workout stations, but the pull-out workout station is way too short. It's way too short. It's more like a back workout station. It's not a pull-up station. I mean, unless you're like a 4-year-old, then it's probably a pull-up station. These young ladies never got out of the way, so I had to wait to go around them. But once again, I don't think I'm really supposed to be driving a car down this road, anyways, right here. I just wanted to give you a real good view of the park. Now, this play set that we're coming up on is awesome. It is so awesome. My boy and my little girl, man, they would just play for hours at this park. An hour. After an hour, I'm done watching them play. But look at all those play toys. Look at all those play toys. And the wood chips are plentiful, plentiful wood chips. Look at it. Look at all that play. God, it's so fun. That is so fun. And the park has great little walking trails all around it. Just an awesome overall park. All right, let's get back out here on, I believe, Harper. Yeah, we're gonna get back out here on Harper, and we are gonna go south to 23rd, And then I'm going to show you where Walmart's at because I've got to do some grocery shopping. So the eight neighborhoods that we looked at today in this video were Edendale, Harrah Schools, Courtney Lane, McLoud Schools, Timbercreek, McLoud Schools, Sunset Ridge, McLoud Schools, Asheville, Choctaw Schools, Quail Glen, Choctaw Schools, Scottsdale, Choctaw Schools, Choctaw Creek, Choctaw Schools. We looked at Choctaw Creek Park, and now we are coming up to the main little town of Choctaw, Oklahoma. And it's just exploded over the last 20 years. Just gone berserk with everything that it has to offer. I used to always go to Choctaw for the AutoZone to get parts for my trucks because I was always working on old trucks. That was in high school. That's just what I did. And the AutoZone was really the main attraction for me there. But there's so much there now. I mean, look at that giant CVS. I don't believe that CVS was there when I was there. And that bank has changed names so many times. Like, I think banks do like insider trading on changing bank names all the time. I think it's a racket going on. See, that's that AutoZone that I used to go to all the way. And then behind the Mazzios was nothing but trees. Nothing but trees. So all this that you're seeing right here used to be just trees. Tons and tons of trees. But of course, developer bought it and has developed it over the years. Now you've got all these different things here. So the Brahms used to be east. It didn't used to be right there. It used to be east. I wonder what it is now. I don't remember. I'll have to pay attention to that, what the old Brahms was, because that's a new Brahms. That's not the old Brahms. And then I'm going to turn in here to the right to go to Walmart. Right up there. Great big super Walmart. And this whole street on 23rd, this whole mile strip here has just exploded over the last 20 years. You don't have to go to Midwest City to do your grocery shopping anymore. You can do everything in Choctaw. You don't have to leave Choctaw if you don't want to, especially if you're a work from home person. All right, guys. Well, yeah, I really enjoyed spending time with you tonight and finally getting this video put out. For those of you that were watching it while it was live, thank you. I really appreciate that. Swipe left to reveal comments. Swipe left. All my friends were asleep. No one was watching it tonight, but that's okay. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's 11 o'clock. I should be in bed. I've got some questions to answer for a couple of our customers before I go to bed, but I really wanted to get this video put together, get it out to you. If you're relocating moving within Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma City metro area, you're looking for homes with land that you can build a shop on, definitely give me a call. The team of agents that I work with at eXp Realty and I, we're here to earn your business, and that's what we do. So, all right. Get ready to park the car, and it's going to be over. Don't forget, you can always click on a video right there. I'll put a video right up there about something, probably buying homes, and then over there I'll put another video. That's it. Oh, over there I'll put another video. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. Josh Barnett, eXp Realty. I'll see you on the next clip. I gotta figure out how to shut all this off now.